this video, I'm going to explain why your current training plan is leaving you skinny fat even after training for years, and how you can fix that and go from skinny fat to jacked. And you're going to want to stick around to the end, as I'm going to give you a free bonus. It's going to blend it all together. I know what you're thinking, why should I listen to this bold bloke on the internet? Well, for the past 18 years, I've worked with skinny fat guys with office jobs and got them in this sort of nick. So why isn't your current plan working for you? And I'm leaving food out of this. That's a different video. I'll cover at some other point. The issue isn't you going to the gym. You are getting to the gym and you're going 3 times a week. Perfect. So why is there still the layer of fat around here? Why are you still skinny? There's about 3 or 4 things that will tie it down to the reason why you're looking like that. One is you're probably not pushing yourself when you're at the gym. So you've been doing the same program week in, week out for years. You're getting 10 to 12 reps out and you're sticking to that week in, week out. What you want to be doing is, if 10 reps is easy, try and put a 1-2-5 on the machine. If you're using dumbbells, try and get an extra rep out, because it's going to be harder to weight onto a lateral raise than it would be to actually get another rep out. If you're using a bench and you're trying to bench it out, you probably want to be adding the 1-2-5 on, because you'll make quicker progress that way than you will by keep repping it out. Your rest periods are too long. You sit on the machine and you're scrolling through. So instead of having 5-minute rest periods, set the stopwatch on your phone to 1:30 and go. You train like a bodybuilder, where you're doing Monday chest and triceps, Tuesday back and biceps, Wednesday is legs and shoulders, I think it used to be, and the other day would be arms. By doing it that way, you only train those muscles once a week. Later in this video, I'm going to show you a way where you actually hit them 3 times a week, and that's how you're going to progress. And the one thing that will give you a quick win that you could do now before we go any further on the video is change the music you listen to. If you put music in, your headphones are on and the intensity's there, you're going to lift heavier. I personally am going to show how sad I am, and I listen to an 80s workout thing because I find I lift heavier when I'm listening to that, but that's probably my age. So there it is. I've just shit over basically everything you do in the gym, and good news is I'm going to tell you how we fix it and go from skinny fat to jacked. Right, before I show you how to do this, I'm going to assume you've got no injuries, because why would I make it harder on myself? And also, I'm going to put that usual disclaimer people have, because somebody will try and fucking sue me, because you know what people are like. This isn't meant to treat any illnesses or be medication, whatever the fucking disclaimer is. It's out there now, so don't sue me. So I'm going to assume you're doing 3 days a week in the gym, because that's what most people do. And then we'll probably work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, have Tuesday and Thursday as a rest day. And if I was doing that with clients, I'd generally have them doing all over body days. Does it mean they're hitting each muscle group 3 times? The other options are you could do like a push, pull, and then have a leg day, but you'd be hitting legs on both of them slightly. What we're going to do, I'm going to stop rabbiting and I'm going to show you. Okay, so we'll go 3 days. We'll go day 1. Nobody criticise my writing. I know how I have the writing of a 5-year-old child, but anyway, day 2 and day 3. And I also know my D's look like O's, but hey, I've got wobbly hands, I don't know. But anyway, right, so what we're going to do, bang, day 3, and I would keep it to 3 to 4 sets. So we'll go 3 sets, bang, of 10 to 12 reps. As I said before, when you're hitting the 10th and 12th rep, what I want you to do is then either try and get another rep out or look to increase the weight. And we'll go for 1:30 rest. Okay. Generally, if I was working with clients, I get them to superset, which would be one exercise after the other. If you're in a commercial gym, which is like you're busy, fitness first, that sort of thing, I dropped my pen. 1 second. If you're in your busy fitness first sort of thing, then what I would do is I would either grab a pair of dumbbells and walk them to the machine with you, because there's nothing worse than supersetting, going from a chest press machine onto a lat pull down. Everybody will think you're a bellend. But if you've got your dumbbells next to you, you can go from a lat pull down into say maybe a split squat, okay? I'd also use supersets because they get you more of a cardio burn, so it's going to help shifting that body fat. It'll also increase the work your heart can do, so you're not going to be dying running after the kids. But like I say, it's not the end of the world if you can't. If you're in a commercial gym, don't become that guy who's grabbing the weights around, hogging all the kit, because people are going to fucking hate you. If I was in a commercial gym, what I would tend to do is I'd still break it down and go to 1 exercise at a time. And then what you're looking to do, you can go from upper body to lower body, okay? So for instance, if we were starting here, I don't know, we'll go with a bench press, bang, bang. Also as well, I'm making this up on the fly. So this is a couple of me stumbling, then what is, and then we'll go squats here, bang. Like I say, you've not got any injuries because it's harder for me. And then let's start off, let's go for a lat pull down here, because most people's pull-ups generally start being a bit wonky. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a good dancer either. So what we do is here, we'll go for 1 exercise, 1 bang, 1, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, and let's add a 6th one. From there, it's like filling in the gaps. Okay, so we've got our chest, we've got legs, and we've got a back started. Okay, so from here, we will go for a split squat, bang, easy. So we've got a leg, big leg one. What I want you doing as we're figuring them out as well, if you've noticed so far, each of these ones are working multiple muscles. We don't really want it into isolation. So instead of you going from like a leg extension this early, that's why we're going for a split squat, because you're working multiple different muscles at the same time. Same with a bench press, you're not just working the chest, you're getting your a little bit there, and you're getting a lot of triceps in it as well as you're pushing through. And the lat pull down, basically, there's so many muscles in your back as you're going through, okay? Other than that, so we'll go here, we'll go from a squat, we will go into a dumbbell fly. Bang, bang, bang. As I say, we're going from upper to lower, or this one obviously lower to upper, dumbbell fly, bang. And then instead of going from a lat pull down, what should we do? I'll sit you on the leg press, bang. As it mimics a similar pattern to the squat, but you're probably knackered on the lower back from the squat anyway. You'll feel it there. So the next couple of days on the Friday, it won't fully recovered. That's why we'll stick you on a leg press. From here, we will go bench squats. We'll go for a back exercise. Let's go for a seated row. Bang. And on here, let's go for, I really want to say pendulum squat, but I'm not going to because most gyms don't have them. What I'll do again is I will do, I don't want to do an RDL. From there, I'm just going to fill this one in. So we're going to go split squat here, bang, and we are going to go hamstring curl. Bang, we'll go lying. Hamstring curl, easy. Okay, now from there, we're going to add a shoulder exercise. We're going to go shoulder press, bang. And this is why the last exercise, we can do what we want. So if you're focusing on building bigger arms, we'd probably give you a tricep. Bang. Pull down. Oh my God. There you go. Nice and easy. From this one, we will go dumbbell flies. What we got? We got leg exercise we need. Bang. Let's get that one in. So from there, we will go for leg extension now. Bang. Because we've already hit multiple joints there, and your legs are going to probably be quite fucked. So I don't really want to give you much more on that. On here, we're going to go for a seated leg curl. Bang. Curl. Bang. And then leg extension here, we will go from squats, dumbbell flat. We will go for a T-bar row. Bang, row. There's not really a wrong way of doing it as long as you're hitting multiple different muscle groups at a time. So for instance, here, I'm going to go for a lateral raise. Bang. With a dumbbell. Main reason is most people want to build the teardrop shape here, and it looks better when you're on a beach with the top off. And from this one, we will go. I've now dropped my pen lid. I'm so fucking clumsy. Anyway, we'll go here. We'll go chest press machine. Bang. Bang, 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 because we've hit bench press, flies, chest press over the week. So we're hitting the chest exactly where we need to. We've got all different motions covered. Yeah, I've not done an incline. I've not done like a decline, but I don't really care too much because we're not going for a bodybuilding, so you're not getting on stage and getting judged. Okay, we're just trying to look a bit of size, lose here, and go that. If you've noticed, I've not done any abs yet. You can add abs on later, or you can do abs on your rest days, but it's going to come down to when we cut down through here. Okay, right. From there, we have lat pull down chest. I am going to go for a seated row again. Row again, bang. Like you could use a different grip handle, you could say a different machine, you could do a single arm row with a dumbbell. There's so much, in fact I'll change that. I'm going to go single arm dumbbell row. Bang, row, single DB row, which obviously mirrors there quite nicely, but you've got the day rest in between. From there, I am going to go for face pull. Bang, back of your shoulders there. So over the week we've hit chest press, we've hit laterals, and we've hit face pulls. I've not really done any front stuff because you've got a lot of pressing motion there, which is going to work your front. Your front out there. I don't know why I'm pushing chest when I'm going there. And then from that, I'll tell you what we'll do because we're looking for bigger arms. We will go bicep, curl, bang. Simple. That program would get you results as long as you keep to the 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 1 minute 30 rest. Have a rest day in between where you're not lifting, eating well, hydrating well. You're going to start losing the gut and you're going to build bigger arms. You're going to feel more comfortable walking along the beach, and happy days. that'll get you in the shape you want. Right, it's now time for the bonus. I know it might seem complicated what I've just done and how I've just done that out and explained it really quickly. If you click the link below and pop your details in, I'll send you across a Google sheet with everything in together, so it takes out of the guessing. You've got it done by me. I'll send it across to you. All I want you to do is make a copy of it and download it, because it's a pain in the ass to keep fixing. If you found this video useful, click subscribe for more ways to go from skinny fat to jacked.